start with relaxing the shoulders down and find some slow and steady head circles while you breathe in one direction. Go ahead and allow the chin to fall close to chest, and then take your head circles the opposite direction. Start to lengthen through the spine as you do so. Allow the chin to find stillness close to chest, head tilted forward. You're going to take the head through center, tilt it back. Maybe the eyes are closed or the eyes can look up towards the ceiling or sky or whatever is above you. Bring the head back to center. Take one ear close to shoulder. Head back to center, ear to the opposite shoulder. Return to center. Bring both shoulders up towards the ears. Take a nice deep inhale and then exhale slowly, let them down. And repeat, inhaling the shoulders, bring them up close to the ears. Exhale, let them down. Grow tall in the seat. We'll do it one more time. Exhale, let it down. We're gonna go ahead and extend the legs a little bit. We're gonna go, maybe you're already long ways on your mat. If not, you can go long ways on the mat. We're gonna shake out the legs. Wiggle the toes. We're gonna find a seated staff pose here. Bring the hands down at sides. Fingers can be connected. Press the palms into the earth. Maybe your tail lifts a little bit off the seat. Maybe not. It just depends on the length of the arms. Toes pointed up towards the ceiling or sky. Bring it down. Elbows soften. Bring the knees in nice and close. Bring the tail close to center. Go onto the back. The knees are going to follow and bring themselves into the chest. Wrap the hands around the shins and just rock side to side. And maybe the knees circle in one direction or the other. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna find some stillness here and just feel as you have the hands upon the top of the legs and bring the knees in closer and closer and closer to the belly, tops the knees in close to chest. And release. And then do it again, but this time, if you like, you can raise the head up towards the knees also. And release. Do that one more time. Bring it in. And release. Feet go to floor. About hip width apart. Arms are going to go down at sides. Bring the heels in a little bit closer to the body. Press the feet into the earth. And slowly lift and raise the hips, the glutes, up towards the ceiling, up towards the sky above. And softly, gently bring it back down to earth. We're going to do that again. We're just going to keep these gentle, just to open and stretch here. Lift the hips, lift the pelvis, the glutes, up towards the ceiling, the sky. And bring it down. We'll do one more just to open us up a bit. So we're not going full length yet, full out, unless you have warmed up already today. Take it out, or maybe you go a little bit further each time. And bring it back down. Gonna go ahead and bring the knees in close to the chest. Once again, wrap the hands around. Lift the head up towards the knees. Bring it down. And one more. Lift the head up towards the knees. Bring it down. The legs start to lengthen, unbending the knees, feet go towards the ceiling above. And you can find some ankle circles here. You can find some toe wiggles. We're going to keep one leg nice and long. It can be the left leg to start. Bring the right knee in close to chest. Wrap the hands around the shin. Bring it nice and close. And you're going to extend and lengthen that left leg away. So you start to lower it steady and slow. We're going to keep it hovering above the floor. Point the toes away. We're going to bring it back up. We're going to do that a couple more times. Extend and lengthen the left leg away. Bring it back up. Once again, extend and lengthen. Bring it back up. And switch sides. Bring left in. Extend and lengthen the right. Take it low. Try not to tap like I did. You want to keep it hovering. Bring it up. Lengthen and lower. Bring it up. One more time. Let it hover. Bring it up. Extend and lengthen both legs up towards the sky once again. Take what you need here. We're gonna allow the knees to start to bend. We're gonna go for a happy baby. You have options as you bend the knees. The legs are gonna go wide out to side. You could grab the two fingers around the big toe, or the hands can grab around the feet, wherever, or maybe where the ankle or the lower legs are. And once again, you can just kind of waddle back side to side. You can find stillness. You could straighten one leg and then the other. Really work here to allow the shoulders to relax into the earth, the back and the head to relax into the earth. You're going to go ahead and slowly extend both legs, unbending the knees, make a nice wide V. Bring it back to happy baby. Do that once again, extend out. Bring it back to happy baby. We're going to do one more. Just repeat so that it opens up the body a little bit more each time. So you get a little bit further, you get a little bit more space, you get a little bit more open. Happy baby, and then bring it in close. Bring the feet back down to floor. And allow both knees to fall out to the right. Adjust the hips. Arms can go long out to either side. Take a breath. And bring it back to center. And then both knees drop to the left. And bring it back to center. Take a moment here at center. Allow the legs to go long, lengthen, the arms to go overhead the body, stretch in both directions. And then slowly allow your arms to guide you back up, so the arms will go from overhead the body to above the body, and then reaching down towards the legs. And you're gonna roll up. And then you're gonna come back to seated. And meet me in easy pose, Sukhasana. So that'll be that for the physical stretch and movement. Focusing on opening up the lower body with a little bit of self-closure and self-love, and just being able to self-soothe in those poses with a little stretch and openness and a little release of tension. And the second part is going to be a meditation for peace. I got this booklet from a friend. So we're going to go ahead and the one that calls out, which I actually think I've done before. So maybe we're going to do a bit of a different one. I think we're going to do thoughts in the sky passing me by. And you can rewatch this part to do it again, because it says you can repeat like up to 4 times, but we're just going to do it once. And this can be used when you feel your thoughts are overwhelming. In the Buddhist tradition, there's the concept of blue sky mind, the vast, luminous, calm, and clear mind that is always a part of us, just hidden somewhat by thoughts, mind noise, emotions, and anxiety. The sky is always blue and expansive. Sometimes weather just covers this up. Thunderstorms rage and clouds cover, but underneath all this is always the blue sky. It may be helpful to begin with a calming breath. You're going to breathe in as deep as you can. And then when you're ready, you're going to breathe out slowly without force. You're going to breathe in again. Then exhale again. You're going to breathe in again. And exhale again. Now, this particular little meditation may work for those who have a photogenic mind, who can see pictures and colors and things in the mind. If you cannot, that is okay. So you can just listen along to the words, close the eyes, relax the body, and find some peace of mind. And some peace for the mind, inner peace. So begin to imagine your mind as if it were the sky. Allow your emotions and thoughts to come out as the weather. Imagine your thoughts as clouds that pass by. Acknowledge them with non-judgment. Your thought. Thank it for coming forward. If you're ready, if not, maybe, try, I respect you, and send it away. Imagining the cloud floating away. Spend several breaths here. If this is overwhelming, you don't have to allow yourself to get lost in the thoughts, to think them and let them go. You can just enjoy this next part, which is what we're going to do anyways. Breathing in, you can think to yourself, I acknowledge this thought or feeling. Then breathe out. Thinking or saying, I think it and send it onward. Go ahead and allow yourself to spend a couple breaths just watching the weather in your sky, which is your thoughts. Now imagine you're floating above the weather in open, clear skies, like a plane after it's taken off and it gets steady, flying over the skies, over the storms. Breathing in, you can think, I float above the weather of my thoughts. Breathing out, I relax as I float higher in openness. I repeat, breathing in, I float above the weather of my thoughts. Breathing out, I relax as I float higher in openness. I'll repeat once again. You're welcome to follow along or say this out loud. Breathing in, I float above the weather of my thoughts. Breathing out, I relax as I float higher in openness. Once again, breathing in, I float above the weather of my thoughts. Breathing out, I relax as I float higher in openness. Now imagine yourself high in the sky, surrounded by vast blue. If your weather is still visible, that's okay. See if you can imagine it getting smaller and smaller. That's your thoughts. Just releasing, letting go, floating away, the mind calming, getting calmer and calmer with each breath. Breathing in, I connect with my natural openness and clarity. Breathing out, I relax into this feeling. I repeat. Breathing in, I connect with my natural openness and clarity. Breathing out, I relax into this feeling. Once again, I connect with my natural openness and clarity. I relax into this feeling. I connect with my natural openness and clarity. I relax into this feeling. When you feel ready, go ahead and take a few breaths. You can continue to stay with your breath, or if you're ready to end this practice with me, this meditation, take some time to thank yourself for showing up. Not only today, but every day that has brought you to this moment. And I hope that this eases you into the rest of your day or night with peace, love, light, and smiles. Namaste.